No, please, no. No! No! No, please, no!
The well-known fashion designer, Jeanette Murat, has disappeared from her apartment without any known justification. This case is like those of other prominent women who have also disappeared recently. Public opinion is asking what is behind the mysterious disappearance of women in France.
Well.
A lot of clients around.
Too bad I can't go out with him. Gano has promised to stop by this evening.
From what you say, he's a strange character, that one. How do you put up with it?
It couldn't be easier, Sylvie. I visit him, he tells me his story, and then he gives me a nice present.
And does he ask for much?
Nothing. Each time I want him to make love, he replies, it's absolutely of no importance to me.
Chantal, Dr. Gano.
Thanks, Pierre. Hello?
Chantal.
Yes, how are you, darling?
Chantal, I'm sorry I can't come by to pick you up.
No. You're always promising to pick me up at the bar, but because of one thing or another, you never get around to it. It's almost as if you don't want to be seen with me.
Don't be foolish, Chantal. It doesn't bother me at all to be seen with you. Today I would like to show you something very beautiful that I have here. Why don't you come to my apartment?
Well, it's just that...
I would like very much for you to come.
Tell me, is it nice?
I'm sorry I can't tell you now. Why don't we let it be a surprise?
All right. I'll be right over. But I want you to know, I'm not in this for the surprise.
I know, Chantal. I know. You don't have to say anything. I know you well enough. I know that you're a nice girl and you're not interested in me for my money. I want you to be happy. Goodbye.
See you then.
We'll see what we can do. She's just finished. Maybe she'll want to. I'll be back in a moment. What do you say? They're really loaded.
Maybe next time you go ahead. I have to go to his apartment. He says he has some kind of a present waiting for me there.
Oh. In that case, don't be silly. Take everything you can get.
I guess you're right.
All right. Fellas, I'm ready when you are.
Hi.
I don't like you to dress so provocatively.
Well, but in the bar they say I'm overdressed. But for you, I put on the most decent clothes I've got.
I suppose you're impatient to see your surprise. Sit down. Do you like it?
It's marvelous. Precious stone.
Yours.
You're so great. I'd love to see your eyes.
No, I can bear the light. But in spite of it, I think you're very beautiful. Your eyes are the ones that should be seen, not mine. I want you to give up your ridiculous profession. I want you to forget that bar, your way of life, and especially that horrendous manner in which you dress.
These clothes are part of my work.
You mustn't say no, but please give it up. I need someone like you at my side to help me. Please.
And how can I help you? I'm not a nurse or anything like that.
No, that's not it. I haven't practiced medicine for many years.
And so then?
What I want to do is to take you away from all of this, Chantal. Your past is of no account. But in a few years, you will have lost your youth. Chantal, I want to help you.
Thanks. I don't know what to say to you. I've got nothing, except what you see.
It's enough that you care.
But I care for you a lot.
How many men do you say those words to every day? If you don't feel it, don't say it. I beg you.
If I didn't care, I wouldn't have come. Don't you believe it? I didn't come for your handout. You understand? I told you the same thing on the phone.
People say certain things over the telephone, and then they...
I do love you. And we get on so well together.
And I believe you. Listen, I have a villa down south. It's really very beautiful. How about you and I getting away for a couple of weeks? Of course, we can't spend all the time together. I have other affairs to take care of.
Well, then, may I invite my friend Sylvie? She's really nice. She could keep me company while you're away.
Very well, if it makes you happy.
Well, you mind telling me what I'm making out of this trip?
Well, a bundle of francs. He provided money for the two of us because he thinks we might need it for our families.
Well, don't you believe it's a fortune? Because to put up with him for 2 weeks, although it's just a visit.
Hey, that's so cruel. He made no objection when I proposed you come along with us. Don't you feel like a few days' rest down south?
When we get back, I'll believe the bit about the rest. I don't trust him. These gentlemen have too many tricks stuffed up their sleeves. If it were the two of you going, I'd understand, but all of us?
I'm sure that you and I aren't afraid of anything. It's just that this may be the only opportunity to get to know each other. Watch out. He's coming.
Well, we're in luck. We have 2 compartments, side by side. The train leaves in 10 minutes. They've taken aboard the luggage.
We're off?
When they do the beds up, you can stay in this compartment. I love to sleep alone.
You're going to sleep in this compartment. Mine is a single. They'll waken us at 6 in the morning. Please be ready. At 6:30, we arrive at our destination.
What's wrong, Sylvie? What's wrong?
I had a terrible nightmare, Chantal.
Yes?
It's me, Chantal. What happened? I heard a scream.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
They forgot to wake us.
Well, my watch stopped. We'll be ready in a minute or two.
My God. What a frightening nightmare, Shanta.
Ladies, ladies! I'm sorry, but I forgot to call you. We're coming into the
Yes?
station. Once again, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Come.
I'm sorry, sir. I forgot to call.
It's not important.
I'll get your bags, ladies.
Thank you.
Did you sleep well?
Not like at home, but I did get some sleep.
I had a nightmare tonight.
Then you must have been very grateful that I woke you up.
Very much.
Well, we've arrived. My man hasn't come to receive us. Doesn't matter. I've got my car in the parking lot. You like the countryside?
Yes, it's lovely.
Do we have much farther to go?
No, we're almost there. Assist the young lady, Jean. They're my special guests. Get out the baggage.
Thank you.
Come in. Would you like to drink something while they're preparing your rooms?
Yes, please. A nice cool drink.
Good. And you, Chantal?
I'll take the same.
There you are.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll tell Jean to prepare breakfast for us.
What a nice house. You must be filthy rich.
I told you so. What a marvelous view. Look at that beautiful lake. Could you imagine if all this were yours?
Hey, what are you thinking?
Nothing. I know it's impossible.
You should be so lucky. Do you think you'd be able to live all your life with this creep?
And why not?
But you're insane. I wouldn't live with that guy for all the gold in the world.
You're unfair. He's educated, big-hearted. What have you got against the guy?
I don't know. It's just that... It's hard to explain.
Sure. You and your suspicions. It always happens when you don't like someone.
Yeah, I know. But this time it's different.
Different? Why? in?
Excuse me. I'm coming to fix up the room.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Leave it. I'll do it.
No, Dr. Gano wouldn't like that.
What, isn't there a woman in the house? A servant? Who helps you?
There's nobody. I do it all alone. I alone.
Alone? Let me help you at least.
I'm glad he's invited the two of you. At least I might talk to somebody. But I don't know if Dr. Gano would like that.
Why not? Nobody tells me what to do.
If you need me at all, just call me.
Thank you.
Please go down, son. Dr. Gano is punctual.
Chantal?
Yes.
Are you ready to go down?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
You'll like it. It's very attractive.
Is it a very large lake?
When you're out on the lake, you can see that it's like a miniature ocean.
Mm.
Now it's tranquil and lovely, but there are days when it becomes choppy and windy, and you don't even want to look at it.
Oh, no, really?
Mhm.
You're beginning to scare me.
Don't worry. Nothing will happen.
And when does that happen?
Only when it's windy.
Mm.
Mostly in wintertime. John! What are you doing? Excuse me. Yes? Stupid. Leave it alone. Don't make it any worse. Excuse me. Excuse me, Dr. Gano. I'm sorry, but it's the only language understood by animals. Well,
It's fantastic. It looks as though they're still alive, doesn't it, Sylvie?
They frighten me. I've never been able to look into the eyes of a stuffed animal.
Did you shoot them?
of course I do. I don't like trophies that I don't shoot myself. They were all shot by me. I fondly remember the days I hunted down each piece. These animals aren't hunted down in a moment. You have to discover them, stalk them, and finally kill them. It sometimes takes years to get one of these valuable pieces, but it's worth the effort. I love to conserve them all. For many years in the future, I'll always be able to admire the great beauty of these heads that never grow old with passage of time.
Are there many reserves around here?
Yes, I have a very large one of my own on my property. One of these nights you may accompany me and shoot.
I'd love to. I shoot well at carnival.
Let's hope you have even better aim with a wild boar in front of you. There's the swimming pool for your use whenever you feel like it. And although no one has used it for a long time, the water is purified every day.
Oh, look at all the trees.
And here we have the gardens.
Oh, isn't it fantastic?
It's really lovely out here, isn't it?
Oh, so many flowers.
Well, like it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
I'm glad. Excuse me for a moment. If you should leave the grounds, Don't enter the hunting area. We have traps set for catching wild boar.
Isn't this marvelous?
Yes. But surrounded with traps for boars. Aha.
John! Are you spying again?
Pretty, aren't they, sir?
What's it to you if they're pretty or ugly?
Well, you know that for me...
Have you prepared the rooms for them as I ordered?
Yes, Doctor. I've done everything as you said. This and the room with the other young lady. Very happy. They even wanted to give me a present.
You didn't accept it.
No, sir, no. I know all the money that they have is from you.
Come with me. When was the last time you tested here?
Yesterday. Yesterday morning.
And what's this?
Oh, I don't know, sir.
Don't lie to me.
Please, sir. I'll wipe it once again, sir. Now. Right away, sir.
You're a clumsy, dirty meddler. Don't try my patience or I'll send you back to where I found you.
No, sir.
I love this scenery. It's beautiful.
Everything all right?
Just fine. Is it very difficult to run this boat?
No, it's very easy. You can even navigate alone.
Hey, what are you doing now? Careful, we might sink.
I wouldn't worry if I were you. The boat works on an automatic pilot, you know.
Yes? Well, please, stay at the wheel.
All
I think
right.
I'd feel better.
I know why this man is single.
But why?
Because he's in love with all those wild boars.
It's nice to know you're enjoying yourself.
Just think.
Isn't Mr. Gano coming down?
The doctor isn't feeling too well. I've been told you should eat alone.
Oh, what a shame. Well, I'll sit here. Was he upset by the trip on the boat?
He isn't to be disturbed until tomorrow morning.
Hey, don't you think this is all very strange? I'm really scared.
Scared? Why's that?
I don't know. It's a sensation that I've got. I can't explain it.
Come on now. The trouble is you're missing the bar and all the people there.
You think so? There the men might paw you, but you know what they're after and thinking. Here the two of us are in this mansion, surrounded by traps, and the great lord who disappears suddenly. And that servant. Have you seen how he watches us?
Aren't we watched by the guys in the bar? Poor fellow. Can you imagine what it's like to live here by yourself?
Hey, Jean, do you know a place around here where we can go and have a good time tonight? The three of us, of course.
Here, I think the only place is a discotheque about 3 miles from here. But that's the three of us.
What does that matter? You come with us, we'll have a good time, and I'll teach you how to dance.
What about Dr. Gano?
Dr. Gano isn't going to say anything because we're not going to say anything. And besides, we're big girls. We can do what we like, can't you?
You could see us doing it.
You don't have to wake him up until tomorrow morning, you know.
And the discotheque doesn't close until 3.
Well, there you are. Then you'll have time to sleep.
It's too far to walk.
What do you mean, walk? We have a Mercedes and a Land Rover and a van to go in.
Yes, but I don't have the keys to the Mercedes.
It makes no difference. We'll go in the Land Rover.
The keys to the Land Rover, I have them. I have them.
Good. But let's make it a secret. We'll leave a message for Gano, and so if he wakes up, he'll know we're in the discotheque. And if he don't, well, it's still a secret. Eh?
We're off.
Anything you say.
We're off just as fast as we can make it. Come on.
Hurry on. You all set?
Stupid idiots.
Hey, don't you want to dance?
Come on, Charles, dance with us. Come on. Oh, I gotta sit down.
Yeah, and I need a drink.
Now that I was really beginning to like it.
Don't worry about it. We got lots of time. We'll get into it later, kid.
That's right. What do you know, John? I mean, really, you're a lot of fun. I bet you're having a good time after all. Do you want to go home?
Why?
Oh, I don't know, maybe you were bored or something.
Have you and
never
I
know.
met?
Do we?
Maybe.
But you were staring so insistently.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah, I was taken by your face.
Personal, but
Oh, you're interested in only the face.
Who knows? What's your name?
Sylvie. And you?
Michelle. Here for long?
No, just spending a few days at the house of a friend.
Might know him. What's his name?
A guy called Gano.
Yeah, I know him. Sometimes we do, business together.
Oh. Well, he's a guy who frankly repels me, and I can't tell you why. The poor creep is all right, although not really. There's something about him that makes me feel funny.
What's your friend say?
Oh, she's about as innocent as a make-em. Maybe she's in love.
Sylvie, why don't we dance? John here's getting...
I told you so. Foolish, you know. Now the girl is worried about entertaining the hired help. Want to dance, Michelle?
No. I'll wait for you.
blame, because when we finished dancing, he'd already disappeared.
Must have gone off with somebody. He was bored.
Sure. Oh, the company he was in, who wouldn't get bored?
Well, I had a great time.
Oh. You'd have a great time chasing butterflies.
Sylvie.
Hey, he didn't get up. He didn't get the note.
Oh, great. That way there's no explanations to give. Night superstar. Let's go.
Hello?
Sean, come to my study.
Yes, sir. Right away. Sean, sir.
Come in, Sean. Shut the door. Where were you, Jean?
Well, since you told me, I shouldn't disturb you, sir.
I asked you where you were.
The young ladies, after dinner, asked if they could...
I didn't ask you where the young ladies went to.
I didn't leave my room at all, sir.
Don't lie to me. The next time your punishment will be much more severe. You know where I mean, and you know where.
No, I want it to be you, sir. I'll never do it again. I promise. You won't take me there, will you, sir?
Go change your clothes and wait for me in the garage. I'm going to need you.
Yes. Yes, sir. No.
Yes, now. What do you think I mean, idiot?
Sylvie, open the door, quick. What's
What's wrong?
I just saw Jean and Gano unload a big bundle from the van in the driveway.
So what?
What do you mean, Chantal? Don't you think it's strange at this hour at night? What is it?
Who knows? Tomorrow we'll find out.
No, I'm afraid. Let me sleep here with you. Didn't Jean say you were supposed to wake him up early in the morning?
Yes.
Didn't he say that?
Yes, let's go to sleep.
It was big, Chantal. Very much like a body.
You're crazy. You know, you're frightened by anything. Let's go take a look.
No.
What do you mean? I'm going to convince you of this once and for all. Come on. Let's go, come on. Come on. Come on, there's nothing to be afraid of. Let's go down. Come on.
Did you two have fun last night?
You were a very well-trained servant. He lost no time in telling you.
You're mistaken. My servant is a faithful dog. All he needs is for someone to throw him a piece of stale bread. And last night you threw him a piece of cake. But you would have never told me you went to the discotheque.
And so?
This morning I was telephoned by a friend of Sylvie, someone whom she met at the discotheque. Michel. He wanted to apologize for not having said goodnight to you last night.
I didn't give him this number. I don't even know it.
He knows where you live. He knows me, and he knows this number. Well, as I said in Paris, I'd have to be away for a few days. And while I'm away, don't go down to the village. I wouldn't like it that people get the wrong idea about your presence here.
Then are we prisoners in this house?
You came here to rest, didn't you? It's a big house. There's a large garden and a splendid swimming pool. Millions of young girls would like to be in your shoes. Anyway, you're still in time to return to Paris if you consider it too much of a sacrifice to behave like two adults. Prepare your luggage. I'll be leaving in an hour. Jean?
I'm leaving. And you?
No, I'm staying here. I think it's the opportunity of my life. I'm tired of being a plaything for all those men. I'm never going back.
You staying here alone, just you and Jean?
Why not? He's a perfect gentleman.
All right. You know I'm not going to leave you. And besides, I'm curious to see just what's in that big downstairs refrigerator.
Are you staying or coming?
We're staying.
All right, then. Jean will come with me to the station to bring the car back later.
Goodbye, dear.
Behave yourselves.
Hey, why don't we go see what they have in the refrigerator?
Jean, I've thought better of it. It's not necessary that you come with me. I'll leave the car in the parking lot. Take care of the young ladies. And be sure to obey my instructions.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You'll break it, Sylvie. They'll find out.
Doesn't matter. Need something?
No, just softly.
You know, we had a big hangover. We drank a lot last night.
There are no drinks inside. Just cold storage. Satisfied?
And that?
Caught last night and trapped for animals. The doctor will soon stuff it.
Does he stuff all the animals?
Yes. I'd say he has more fun stuffing them than on the hunt. Never even seen a wild boar.
Don't do that, Jean.
Poor thing.
You should tell us the location of those traps. We better not get caught in one.
Don't worry. I'll take care of you.
Jean is spying as usual, behind the curtains.
He's no longer watching us.
He can keep on looking if he wants to. You think Gano enjoys everything he has here?
No, I don't think so. God has given riches to those who don't know how to enjoy them.
But we'd know how to enjoy it, wouldn't we?
Are you kidding?
Oh, but it's not within our reach. I sometimes think it's best not to get to know about it. Then you're not envious.
As impossible as all that? Who says he didn't bring me with him to become his future wife?
Well, thinking it over, I don't know if I'd tell you to accept. Gano's not the ideal man. But he's probably much better than the dozens of roaring drunks we find in the bar.
I'm happy that you agree with me. I would like to love him someday. It may be possible that you'll marry, but with a man you really love.
Michel.
Who's that?
A guy I saw at the discotheque. That man is the kind I'd like to marry. I hardly spoke to him. But when I saw him, I said, that's your man.
You're kidding. How long's it been since we've spoken of being married?
Excuse me. I thought you might like a drink now.
Thank you, Jean.
Hey, Jean, don't you ever swim in the swimming pool?
Dr. Gano never allows me to.
You know the man who approached me in the discotheque last night?
The guy that Dr. Gano said phoned this morning?
Yeah, his name's Michel.
Yes. I've seen him very often. I suppose he lives close by here.
Ah. What more do you know about him?
Very little. When he goes to the discotheque, he's a big spender with the girls. He speaks hardly ever to men.
It's just as well.
How do you know so much?
Because I often go to the discotheque.
Ah, naughty. You see, Chantal?
Yes. We have a regular Don Juan at home to protect us. What this boy doesn't know.
I know lots of things. Some because I'm told. Others because I observe. And still others because I can imagine them.
Sit down. Tell me, Jean, what's your opinion of Dr. Gano? Go ahead, don't be afraid, we're alone.
I don't know. Like any ice?
Has he never had a girlfriend?
I've known 6 in all. But none of those girls could compare with you two.
Many thanks.
What a Don Juan.
You're right. None of them ever wanted to speak with me. Sometimes they said hello and goodbye.
Have you worked long for Dr. Gano?
6 years.
6 years? The same job. Have you never wanted to leave here?
I couldn't do it. I've no family. I was in a sanatorium, and I couldn't go unless somebody took custody. And because he was a physician, he took over my case. And here I am.
What was wrong with you? Are you ill?
The brain, you know. I'm all right now. If Dr. Gano knew I'd told you all this, he'd be angry as hell. But please don't tell him I told you.
Don't worry about it. Not one word. Right, Sylvie?
Believe me, not a word.
Thank you, Sylvie.
If we don't leave here after what Jean's told us, we're crazier than he is.
Sylvie, even if we wanted to, we couldn't get out of here because we don't have the car keys.
Why don't we try to convince Jean to take us to the station? We could tell him we want to see all those pretty trains.
I don't think he'll do it.
Should we try it?
It's not worth it, Sylvie. It's best we spend the night here, and tomorrow we'll see what happens.
Well, that storm out there.
What great weather. Just fantastic for a drive to the station. Who's there?
Who is it?
Open the door. Hurry up.
What's the matter, Jean?
I'm scared. I'm scared of the light bulbs, you know.
Can we help you?
In my room downstairs, I have some pills. Take me down there. Please. Please take me down.
Jean, where is your room?
It's below. In the cellar.
Go down.
How many do you take?
2 will put me to sleep. 2.
Is that better?
Yes. But please remain here. Please don't go until I'm asleep, will you?
Yeah.
I'm going to call Paris.
Who?
To the bar. I'm going to ask somebody to come and get me.
Well, then go ahead.
The telephone didn't work at all. It's disconnected.
I don't think so. It's because of the storm.
What can we do?
We'll call tomorrow morning. Let's go up to my room. Sylvie!
What's the matter?
Quiet, quiet. Listen.
What's that?
I don't know. Sounds like someone's trying to open the window.
Think it could be Jean.
Couldn't be. All those pills he took to sleep.
What if they're not sleeping pills?
It's me, John.
Anything wrong? You all right?
I'm fine now. You need anything?
No, nothing.
Well, if you need anything, just call.
Thank you, Jean.
I can't find the keys.
So what do we do?
The boat. We can get to the village crossing the lake. Come on.
This must be the button to get it moving, and this one here must be the...
Don't think about it and get it moving.
What are you doing?
Like to take a trip?
Oh, we were just fooling around.
Yeah.
You know how to run it?
No. We don't know.
When Dr. Gano isn't here, I take it around the lake. Now I'll show you.
Please, not so fast.
Why don't we take some photos? Laugh. Laugh. You smile too. Smile more. Take off those blouses.
No, Jean, if Dr. Gano hears about this, he won't like it.
I bet up with Dr. Gano and I put up with him too! Go on, take off those blouses! Come on. Take off those blouses or I'll do it.
Jean!
Who did it? Who fired the shot?
What'll we do? John's gonna drown.
We've got to get out of here. Hurry on.
Hurry up, Chantal. Get it
Hurry,
going.
get it moving.
Let me do it. Won't.
It's him. Gano. Now what'll we tell him?
What's the matter? What happened to the boat? This situation is very delicate. If we advise the police, you may find yourselves involved in something very uncomfortable.
Why? We didn't do anything.
Yes, I believe you. But, will the police believe you? Your records don't favor you very much. And the police will undoubtedly want to know your reasons for trying to get rid of him.
Why, that's ridiculous. Why would we want to kill your servant?
I don't know. He was a mental patient. He was under my custody. Whatever happens to him, it's my responsibility.
Since we left Paris, I had the feeling that something bad would happen to us.
For the moment, I'll say absolutely nothing. Tomorrow, I'm taking you to Paris. Then I'll say that he has disappeared. They'll look for him everywhere, but they won't suspect that he's in the bottom of the lake.
Yeah. And what if his body floats?
I'll convince the authorities that it was an accident. Or suicide.
I'm sorry. I'm going to my room.
Trust me, Sylvie. Chantal, don't be afraid. I promise to take care of you. You came because you wanted to know me better, and that hasn't occurred. For different reasons, we haven't been able to be alone enough. But from today on, I promise that we will be together. We'll drive Sylvie to Paris and return just the two of us.
Return.
This house is very sad. It needs the presence of a woman. From the first time I saw you, I knew that that woman was you.
But...
Please, I beg of you. I only want to see that you're happy. I've just sold some bonds for $100,000. What would you think if we used them to go on our honeymoon?
Our honeymoon? But...
Please, don't answer.
Anything wrong?
He'd like me to marry him.
Oh, I suppose you won't do anything like that.
If I don't, things could get complicated. With records like ours, we don't stand much of a chance with the police.
But it was probably going to know who did it.
Who'll believe that?
And so then?
There's no other out. I'll have to marry him.
What a son of a bitch. That's enough, Chantal. Don't drink so much.
Leave me alone. I don't want to know nothing. I would have forgotten about it. All of it.
Chantal, wake up, will you? Michel, what are you doing here?
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh. Good no. That man's crazy. It's horrible. I saw it down there in the little hut. He's eaten the head of a woman. Decapitated.
What do you say?
Yes, miss. I just saw it there.
I don't believe it. Come on, let's see. Come on.
No,
Calm down.
I don't want to go down there.
You had a nightmare.
No, I swear I saw it.
Come on. Come on. Go ahead. Now, where's that famous head of yours?
There. There it was, Michel. But it's not possible. It was right here.
Please, Sylvie, let's get out of here right now.
Where are you pushing me? No! No! Let me go! Let me go! Let me... No! Help! No! I can't help!
Sophie isn't in her room or her baggage either.
She couldn't say goodbye to you. We went to your room, but we couldn't waken you.
But I was awake.
She received an urgent telephone call from Paris. I took it in my study and advised her. She asked me to take her to the station, and fortunately, we arrived in time for her to catch the express.
I don't understand. You should have gotten me up. Didn't she tell you any details?
No, simply that she must return to Paris.
What could have happened? Why couldn't she wait 2 hours? I'm going to call her.
Chantal. Don't bother. She hasn't arrived yet. We'll call her later. I'll prepare something for your breakfast.
Young girls missing. 6 girls have disappeared without a trace. The police believe that one person could be responsible.
I've known 6 in all, but none of them could compare with you 2.
These animals aren't hunted down in a moment. You have to discover them, stalk them, surround them, and finally kill them. I love to conserve them all. For many years in the future, I'll always be able to admire the great beauty of these heads that never grow old with the passage of time.
I just saw Jean Gano unload a big bundle from the van in the driveway.
Chantal! 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 What are you going to do, Chantal?
The police! Get me to the police!
Why?
Oh, Dr. Gano is the killer. He murdered my friend Sylvie. Get me the police.
Are you sure?
Yes. He put her body in the refrigerator. Oh, my God.
Come on, get in the car. I'll drive you to the police station. You'll find some Kleenex in there. Wipe your eyes. Calm down.
Give me a ride!